Tonight's episode is brought to you by the Indian Creek Hatchery of Gold Beach, Oregon. If you got some extra cash, send it their way. And the letter F. That's right. You can figure out what that stands for. We're back, everybody, and it is a live edition of the Squatchers Lounge podcast. And I am here with everybody's favorite, your old pal Wes. Hello, Wes.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's the El Gigante of the. I forget what the name of that one was, man. We talk about that all the time, but that was definitely one of my favorites, man. Well, as absolutely promised, as the man says, he's a man of his word. I got my squatchy foo. How about you? And look at that. It's actually friggin'. Oh, yeah, man. Autographed by your old pal Wes's bitches. Got some stickers in the back of it. It comes packaged like you wouldn't imagine. Like, I mean, seriously, like there's not a fold, there's not a crease, there's not a dent. He charges $9 for shipping because there's $7.50 worth of shipping materials, and it costs $1.50 to get to you. I mean, I'm dead serious. The man is not making a penny on shipping. That is absolutely sure.
Well, no, I use priority. So
yeah, I asked him. I asked the man about a graded copy today, and he tells me, "You just hang on to that one. We'll work on some graded copies later, dumbass." Yeah. So apparently, there's going to be some graded copies of these available, possibly as well, for a certain amount of time. We'll see if we can't do something about that. But here we are, the top 5 Bigfoots of all time. Crap you're gonna watch this week, because really, I mean, how many times can you watch the new Halloween movies before you're sick of them?
Yeah,
like I haven't even bothered to watch Halloween Kills yet. I don't know if you've seen it, but
well, this is the thing. I found out there's a sequel coming, so
so we have to watch this one, huh?
Well, so they don't really kill him in this one. Spoiler,
spoiler alert. Yeah, Michael. Well, I mean, but this is like the continuation of the Laurie Strode stream of Halloween versus all that. Well, that's his sister. No, that was all Rob Zombie remake, and they've basically thrown all that out. So basically, anything after Halloween 2 back in the 80s was tossed out until you got to the last movie.
Yeah.
And now this movie, Halloween Kills, and does it? I mean, how many people actually die on Halloween from everybody talks about it, but does it actually happen? I don't know. Yeah. Do you get eaten by a Bigfoot when you go out into the woods? Well, we're going to talk about that tonight too at some point.
You might.
We might. Yeah, for sure. Talk to Parahuta Dean Cooper yesterday. He's doing okay. He's not up late these days at the moment. So it's Tommy from Boston. Hey, Tommy. Yeah, he's not up real late these nights, so it's kind of tough. This is 11 o'clock for the old guy back there in Chicago. You put the chicken in the car won't go. That's how you spell Chicago. No, I don't think it is, but it's great. What else is going on? Oh, well, I'm not dead. I got through my surgery, obviously. I'm still not discussing what the surgery was, but yeah, y'all can imagine. It's not well. We're getting better. It's been 3 weeks, but it's a slow healing process now. They're talking like 8 weeks of healing. So yeah, another 5 weeks of this crap, and maybe I'll be able to start doing things again. But we'll see. Christmas is coming. I can ask Santa for a favor, right?
Right.
And hey, Santa, want to come over here and hold my?
I got a doozy for you,
I
bud.
got a Christmas wish that you're not gonna believe.
Yeah. You're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Oh yeah. You might want to. Hey, I know you usually like coffee and milk, coffee and cookies, but the milk and cookies. But I think you might want to have a shot of this bourbon over here, because we got a Christmas wish you're not gonna believe. Oh, good God in heaven, help me. I have such a deviant mind; it's crazy. We talked about the Patreon coming live again. October 31st, there will be a brand new story up on the Patreon feed. That is patreon.com/cryptid corner. Everything is going to be changing up there, as there is, as you're going to hear right now, a brand new series coming out. That's right. The Cryptid Adventures of the ACRAA. That's the American Cryptid Researchers Association of America. That's right. So just stay tuned and you will find out all about the Cryptid Adventures of the ACRAA in good time. I do promise you. For those who might be, humorly challenged, it probably won't be for you. But doesn't matter, because Bigfoot campfire stories and cryptid tales and all kind of stuff is going to be coming live to the Patreon feed once again. And it only costs you $1 to support the show. And that supports this show right here as we're talking about it right now as well. So you can go to patreon.com/cryptid corner, sign in for the old rev for $1, and you'll be surprised. So there's a bunch of Patreon only Bigfoot campfire stories up there. There's some older stuff. I know it's been a couple of years, but it's been a rough couple of years, and I appreciate those of you who have still let the Patreon go through, even though the Patreon feed hasn't been live, but the live show has continued on. So believe me, for you Patreon people, you are going to have lots and lots of specialties that go along with it. I promise you, there's going to be Patreon only bloopers. And believe me, the new store, the the new adventure line will have plenty of bloopers. I can promise you that. So, if we can get through the end of 2021, I think 2022 will be the year of the Rev. I keep saying that. How many years have you heard me say that now? Like 5 years in a row. I just keep getting the shit knocked out of me at the end of the year. But I will say, this year, at this point in time, I feel fucking great. Sort of. Compared to what I am far healthier than I was. I can't be healthy. I mean, just the problems I got in my system. I can never be healthy again. But I am far healthier than I was at this time last year. And we have a whole lot of answers for all the mysterious shit that was going on with me at this time last year. So, in all, it hasn't been a horrible year. It's been a tough year. It's been a lot of year. It's been a long year of recovery, but I'm kind of in a much better place now than I was a year ago. And I think this time next year, I should be quite a bit stronger. I mean, I've had all of my doctors look at me and say, I'm surprised this didn't kill you. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I like being around. They're all just like with the compounding stuff that you had going on. It's a surprise you didn't just give up. So there's that, and they're all looking at me like I'm gonna live and God's gonna find some other mysterious way to show me that he loves me in the end. So I think that's everything.
Dean Cooper's here.
Hey,
Dean
there's the Dean
Cooper.
and the Deaninator. Hello, Dean. Dean. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. All right, people, let's get down to it. Top 5 Bigfoot movies you might want to watch this year during Halloween. Mr. Wes, what's going to be your number 5?
Number 5. Okay. Number 5. And I might get some shit for this, but you know that I've always talked good about this movie is the YouTube movie Howls.
Howls. Oh my God.
Because it's just a Bigfoot sighting. That's all the movie is. It's just a sighting. 2 sightings. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
It's
It's like if you ever like you hear all these stories, you know, and if you read, you know, the reports on BRFO and everything, like if you get that kind of a creative mind going, you kind of make a movie of a sighting. You know, they're not hunting for Bigfoot. Bigfoot's not on this violent rampage.
right.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's the, yeah. I mean, it's an actual realistic storytelling of what's, like you said, a double encounter. You know,
Yeah.
two separate encounters over, and that, you know, when you read all the encounters and you go out to the BFRO website and you know, you really dig into, especially like all the recent encounters, how many times are there? And then the Sasquatch ripped the door off of our trailer, came in, grabbed my woman, and dragged her off into the woods. You don't read that stuff because it doesn't really happen. You know, I mean, so if you're looking for more of a realistic movie, absolutely, you're the number 5. I would be down with saying number 5 is yeah, that's a good movie to pick. How's that one? Kind of always kind of slips my my
It's a
knowledge of it.
slow burn.
It is.
You know,
I would have to say that my number 5 Bigfoot movie, and everybody's gonna give me crap about this one, but I don't really care. Is Strange Wilderness.
oh no, that's a good
Steven
one.
Zahn. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, that's
come
a good
on,
one.
friggin'
Yeah.
it's and then the Sasquatch sadly hung himself. I mean,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna have to watch that movie because it's freaking
Oh no,
hysterical.
that's
But
a good one.
yeah. The I would definitely Strange Wilderness is just probably one of my favorites. I'll put that one down for number 5. Oh God, you're gonna hate some of the ones that I picked, but you know it's okay. Um, you guys out there that are watching, go ahead and throw some of your favorite Bigfoot movies into the chat there, and we'll see if we come across them as we're talking about them. All right, number 4, your number 4 Bigfoot movie.
Okay. Now, this is more of a comedy, but the Bigfoot Project.
The Bigfoot
That's with
Project.
that curly haired dude with the glasses and the
Yeah,
girl, and then
the wearing the bad mustache, and
yeah,
the one
the
kid
other guy.
plays like two characters.
Yeah, no. Uh, there's the big guy, and then the little tiny little wimpy guy that eats gummy bears. Remember?
Oh
And
yeah.
then
Okay, sorry, I had it.
the Bigfoot owes me
Yeah, the
$20. You
Bigfoot
know,
owes
like
me $20.
yeah, Chris Farley's brothers in it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, you're gonna hate me on this one. You're
Oh
really
no, here we
gonna
go.
hate me on this one, but I'm sorry, but The Last Buck Hunt.
Oh no.
I really liked
I
The
do. That
Last
one's a
Buck
good one
Hunt.
too. Because it's not a Bigfoot movie until it becomes a Bigfoot movie.
Right. It's like they don't but they don't really kind of dick with you about it not being a Bigfoot movie until it's a Bigfoot movie. But you
Yeah,
know, you know, I like that one. The Last Buck Hunt was, you know,
it
kind of
totally surprised me.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh
that's a good one.
yeah, what let's see
Damn,
here.
I didn't even think about that one.
All right, we'll go ahead down to number 3. Number 3, your number 3 favorite Bigfoot movie.
Okay. Now, it's not Hunting Grounds. What is it? Oh man, this is the one that you're talking about. Now, I
Oh,
just love how bad the acting is,
the one where the guy plays the
and
same
he
guy
plays the
plays
old
2 parts.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and it's a hunting movie, but it's like so silly and stupid. And then it's a Bigfoot at the end. Oh man, what is the name of that movie? I don't know why I didn't fucking look up. I think it's Hunting Grounds.
I think it is Hunting Grounds is the name of it. I think that you're absolutely right. Because yes, that was I didn't even catch that they were wearing wigs and stuff at first,
Yeah.
and then you were like, dude, look at them, they're wearing
Yeah,
wigs.
there's that activist chick and
Yeah.
the assassin that gets killed like right away.
My number 3, and I don't know, it's because I really went through more of the recent stuff. Primal Rage.
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah, Primal Rage is my number 3. Even though they kind of wore, they kind of crossed over a little more than what we think Sasquatch is.
Yeah.
By giving them face masks and arrows and bows and that kind of stuff. I liked the approach
Yeah.
that I still want to see 2 things, and nobody's done them well yet. I want to see a Predator movie from the aspect of the Predator. Okay, if you follow me, 100%
Yeah.
from the aspect of the Predator, from the beginning to the end, flying off of his ship and coming to, whether he comes with other dudes, whatever, I want them to be able to talk back and forth with each other. I don't want to have to read, alien language on the bottom of the screen. I want it to actually be 100% aspect of the Predator. And I want somebody to make a movie of the aspect from the damn Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Show us what you think the daily activities of a Sasquatch would be. And have it, look in on people and spy in on people and throw rocks at campsites and, chase people out of the woods with sticks, and howl at the friggin', at the moon, whatever they're howling at. I don't know why they're howling for their whore to come home, whatever the case may be.
With other animals.
Right. Exactly. But show me. There are some Bigfoot movies out there that are YouTube movies that are really, really bad.
Yeah.
That aren't even really movies. They're just like cuts of stuff that people filmed and kind of drug together in a row. That doesn't make a movie. But yeah, that would definitely, the Primal Rage would be my number 3. Why don't we take a moment here, and we've gone far enough into the show to say hello to the people in my neighborhood. Say hello to the people in my neighborhoods.
What's up, motherfuckers?
The Reverend Tim McCune's in the house. Hello, Reverend. The Viking, Ken Rife. Hello, Ken the Viking. Glad to see you are here. A Viking we will go. A Viking we will go. Only the weary road. The Vikings we will go. Because Viking is an activity. It is not a people. Morons. Miss Bella Allegria. Hello, Miss Bella.
Hello.
Mr. Frank G. What up, Frankie?
Yo. G-spot.
I'm pretty sure he's one of our European representatives. Just don't be peeing everywhere.
Oi.
Oi. Hey, oi. Get you some bangers and mash. Some chips and fish and chips. Can I have some fish and chips, please? Such an asshole. The Reverend Rod Dupree. Hello, Reverend.
In a motherfucking place to be.
In a place to be, bitches. Oh, by the way, this show is not intended for people under the ages of 13.
Oh, Frank's Canadian, eh?
Yeah, if you don't, is Frankie a Canadian? I don't think so.
He's a Canadian, eh?
Oh, he's a Canadian, eh?
Oh, gosh darn, sorry.
Sorry. We got to be nicer to the Canadians because, they're just doggone nice people.
Oh, sorry,
you meet
Frank.
the nicest people in Canada.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Frank. Gosh.
There's Kevin K208. Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Cy Tyson checking in. Hello there, Mr. Cy
watch
Tyson.
your ears.
There's Mary and Aaron Duncan. Hello. Some of my favorite people on the planet. And I don't say, I like 5 or 6 of y'all. The rest of you I tolerate pretty good. No, I love all my fans. I'm so glad you guys are here. Like y'all are family. I would be upset if you. I hate it when people disappear and don't come back. Like, don't even. It bothers me. I wonder. Leanne Hardiman's still missing. No clue where the hell Leanne went. No clue. Hey, it's Collier Wilmus. He's in the house. What up?
Hey.
Ba-dum. Hey, if you want a custom mask made, that would be the guy to get to. If you really want something cool for next year, get a hold of Collier, because that dude
hardcore.
He'll straight up making you some skank for next year's Halloween if you give him enough time to do it. Yes, I did. I called it skank. Karen Robb, she's in the house. Hello, Karen.
Miss Rob.
I don't know if that's Karen and Rob or whether Rob's the last name. I don't know if it is Karen and Rob. Which one's here? Is it Karen or Rob or
Miss Karen?
I don't know. Is Rob pretending to be Karen, which is okay.
Are you Rob?
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Gone Trappin's in the house. Hello, Gone Trappin.
Gone Trappin.
Tommy Boston. Hello, it's me, Tommy. From
hey,
Boston.
Tommy.
Kind of have a wicked pisser with fishing with tuna.
How you doing?
Yeah, I can't imagine 2 weeks in Boston. The Dean Cooper. Cooper. That's the sound that the damn Ewoks make when they're freaking praying to the damn to 3CPO. Yeah, that's crazy. Got down to the bottom here. Canadians talk funny. Tommy Boston says the Canadians talk funny.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Get a Canadian and a Boston accent in the same room.
Yeah, and
just record them. Just
well, you want to drive them. You want to drive either one of them crazy. Tell them to put them in a round room. Tell them to pee in a corner. It won't take long. Have you seen the backside of Mount Rushmore on the Canadian side? It's just got like these dudes halfway bent over with their asses sticking.
I was like, I know there's a doorway back there.
You know what? Yeah, there's a hidden vault they were supposed to put in a whole bunch of treasure in, but yeah, treasure meaning like copies of documents and historically. Brown dwarf. There's the man. What's up, Glenn? Glad you are with us, brother. He got to come hang out with us when we were camping, man. That was fun. We're gonna go back to Willow Creek. Willow Creek. Yep. So where we're going in June next year. It's been decided in June we're going to Willow Creek. So get y'all's vacations planned. June. We're going early. That way we get ahead of the fire season. If we can do it in early June, that would be best. Might even do it over like Father's Day weekend, if that's not a horrible thing to do. I don't know. We'll have to discuss that with some of the people.
With the fathers.
All right, back to the top 5 countdown. We're down to number 2, Mr. Wesley.
Okay, well, you already said Primal Rage.
Well, so, you can use Primal Rage as your number 2. It's we can like the same things. It's
no, I get it. But I agree with you. So that would be a tie for my number 3, other than that other Hunting Grounds movie, I would say, because I totally forgot about it. And I love the special effects in Primal Rage, but my number 2 would have to be Big Legend.
Big Legend. Yeah, Big Legend was I liked Big Legend. I did.
And plus it's a comic book. It's
right.
The Monster Hunter Survival Guide, and this is the origin of the Sasquatch Hunter, which is that guy.
Yeah, that's a fun one for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, I have to give my number 2 to Harry and the Hendersons, because he still deserves a spot in the top 5 Bigfoot movies. It was on Stars the other day, and I sat and watched it from start to finish, man. Like all the way till they roll in the credits. I was like, man, that's Renee DeHenden. That's supposed to be Bob Gimlin. I was naming like all the friggin' Bigfooters that they were supposed to be, and it was just like, it was absolutely sweet, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, my number 2 is gonna have to be, definitely Harry and the Hendersons, because you just can't go wrong with Harry.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it was the most money spent on a Bigfoot film to date, and it shows it.
Yeah.
You know, no one's ever really thrown enough money, and they've put some real shit stinkers out there that they threw a bunch of money at. But you know, well, look, Bigfoot 2012 with Dan Bonaducci,
Yeah.
Ducci. Sorry,
Abominable.
I mean, oh god. Well, Abominable.
It was still good. It was
Yeah, but
still good.
Abominable wasn't as big production as that Bigfoot 2012 shit was with Bonaducci and the other fucking the Brady kid.
Yeah.
It's just fucking just. Oh yeah, we did say that this show wasn't for kids under the age of 13, right?
Yeah.
To go ask your parents if they love you.
No, fuck that.
Just like
Just
seriously,
get
like
outta here,
over
you
breakfast
bastards.
tomorrow, man. If you're listening to this over breakfast tomorrow, just like right when your mom's about to take a sip of coffee, look at her straight in her eyes lovingly and blink twice and just go, "Mommy, do you really love me?"
I thought you were gonna tell him to say Danny Bonaducci's a douchebag.
Seriously, just look at her right in her face. Mommy, do you love me? Because I would say ask your dad, but if you're watching this show, we all know that's not possible.
Yeah.
He left for some cigarettes 3 years ago and hasn't been back.
Oh.
I mean, it's just he went to go get some scratchers. I guess he won because you know that was 6 years ago.
Yeah. He must have done good.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at people's horror. I am Fist of Five. Hello, Fist of Five. I am the Reverend Captain Two Gun Kelly. That's who I am. Oh my God. We got off on way bad tangents there. Number 2 was Harry and the Hendersons. All right. Down to it. The number one, your number one Bigfoot movie to watch during the Halloween.
Everyone knows what I'm going to say. We've had him on this show. We've interviewed him.
Oh, you suck.
Eduardo Sanchez.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Wonderful movie.
You are such a shitbag. That's right. Well, we're just going to take it together because I can't, I can't change it. So there we go. Exist is the number one movie to watch. If you want to get scared, you watch Exist because it's actually kind of scary. If you want to laugh and have a good time, you watch Harry and the Henderson. If you want to waste an hour and a half, you watch any of the other movies we've talked about tonight. Yeah. I mean, that's really what it comes down.
If you really want to get yourself in a sleepy mood,
right?
Watch Howls.
If you can't sleep, if you've got insomnia, just put on like a playlist of these shit bags, and you'll be asleep in 20 minutes, and they'll keep you asleep. I promise you. They will. I promise you, they will absolutely keep you asleep.
Howls will definitely get you in that mood where you're just you want life to be quiet for a while.
You gotta turn the lights out and like sit in the room with some popcorn or your favorite chips or a big old bowl of ice, whatever your vice is. Peter's Cushing. I need cushioning for my Peter. What?
Yeah. The Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas. That's an old school black and white.
Yeah, but that's not, that's
There's another one with a snowman.
Oh God, how many times did they remake the one where where the airplane falls down out of the sky and the Bigfoot comes and eats them? I mean, there's like 5 or 8 movies that all have the same exact plot line. They're just like different people. Like one of them's a football team. One of them's a bunch of students coming home from a trip.
The football team is Snow Beast.
Yeah,
the remake of Snow Beast.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there's like 3 different Snow Beasts. So
Curse of the Yeti.
Yeah.
There's
and then
one with the football
then Bigfoot, team. El Gigante of the Mexicans.
Yeah, and then there's the other.
That
one
was your cue, and you completely missed it.
Oh my bad.
El Gigante. you boy, me girl. my God. We're all going to hell, and I'm gonna lead you there. I don't think heaven's gonna be any fun. So, we'll go party in hell with Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. because they're waiting for us. You don't think those guys got to go to heaven, do you? I mean, come on, seriously? Sammy Davis Jr., the only one-eyed black Jew in Hollywood. I mean, come on, that dude ain't going to heaven. I'll have me a double Mai Tai and a blonde to go, you see.
Ring-a-ding-dang.
Ding-a-ding-shang. Let me sing you with my ding-a-ling. Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
The views expressed by Reverend Jeff are
not necessarily those of your old pal Wes or Squatchy Comics. Squatchy Comics is not responsible for the shit that comes out of the mouth of the Reverend Captain Two Gun Kelly. Okay. Oh, Taco Possum, Night Beast, baby tonight. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Night Beasts. No, Night Beast wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great, but it was
honorable mention.
Yeah, I definitely give you a little bit of honorable. Yeah, Mr.
Because Sam Squanch County. Lava, 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 lava.
Oh my God. We're gonna make it. Last time we made the Sasquatch circle. Now we have to make the Sasquatch hexagon. It's more complex and takes more energy. So, oh my God. Lava, 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 lava. That guy was hysterical. One of the things I don't understand is the whole hillbilly rape aspect to Bigfoot movies. Yeah. Like so many Bigfoot movies, like they fall back on the hillbilly rapers.
Yeah.
Like way too many times. Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 times we watched in the last couple of years that we've been doing this. It's like a Bigfoot movie until the hillbilly fucking rapers show up. Yeah. Like the one dude that was looking for his sister and ended up in the hillbilly house with the dead, where they dance around with the dead mummies and the Bigfoot comes for him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even remember the name of that thing. It was horrible. Huh? Hoax?
Yeah, it started out with that dude's sister getting taken,
and he finds her necklace in the big blood pile in the middle of it or something.
Yeah. I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I just
because that's the one where.
But then there's another one where they go running away from the Bigfoot and run into the hillbillies coming up the road, and then they kidnap them and put them in the garage, and they're gonna rape them and kill the dude, and then the Bigfoot comes and kills all the rapist hillbillies, and then they get away. Yeah, well, there's about 5 movies that's fucking describing, right?
Bigfoot County. That's the one where they really did promote it very good, made you want to watch the movie, and then you watch it and it ends up being Deliverance, and then you don't get to see a Bigfoot till the credits.
Right.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, The Incredible Journey. With the little kid from he's not a little kid anymore, but when he was a little kid then, from Tool Time, the one that nobody liked because he was a little dickhead bully.
Yeah, he did a Bigfoot movie, and then the little girl from Full House, the oldest sister from Full House, she did a Bigfoot movie too, with homeboy from that directs the movie Quiet Place.
I'm waiting for like Disney to get on board and come up with, Escape to Bigfoot Mountain. Maybe we can get like a big production. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays some kind of friggin' some kind of grieving anthropologist who just lost his family.
Well, they would just have to do a Matterhorn movie.
True.
They got the Yeti.
Yeah, very true.
Abominable Snowman.
Very true. That would be. That might be something to be down to be watched. I mean, Disney was behind Harry and the Hendersons. The $120-something thousand for that Harry suit back then. Could you imagine what they would have spent on Harry now?
Yeah.
Oh God, it would be $1.5 million, $2 million suit now. It'd also be a lot more capable than the Harry and the Henderson was at the time. Like, you never saw Harry's face move when he walked because you couldn't.
Yeah, it was just,
Like, you got a whole lot of side walking and a whole lot of back walking, but anytime he stopped and had any kind of face expression, it was like a total stop and freeze moment so that they could work all the puppeteering to make his face move, because otherwise you'd have to carry a little midget around with a backpack on the back of him in a green onesie, so that he can operate Harry's face as he's running around behind him. And it was probably hard enough to move around and all that shit that guy had on. Could you imagine them feet alone? I mean, that guy wasn't even that big. Like, the dude that played Harry, the suit, because Harry's forehead was like 1.5 feet fucking tall. I was like, damn, man, what is he, one of them fucking conehead Bigfoots?
Yeah,
coneheads, big legend.
Yeah, that's what I said for number 2.
Yeah, number 2 was the big legend. That's right, the Woodsman. Oh God.
Oh, this is Diego Garcia de la Cruz. Let me tell you, my friends, I do not get lost.
I am Dirty Sanchez.
My friends,
Raul Mahut.
I am lost. But I'm gonna shave right now. Remember that? He just shaves like mid-movie.
Wow. I'm looking. I'm now that YouTube gives you like a preview of the video. When you roll over them, I'm looking at some of my older stuff and I'm going, damn, who is that guy? I don't even look like that dude anymore. It's crazy. All right, Untold exists. Exists was number 1, bro. Did you not listen
Untold
to
is yeah.
Did you not watch the show? Just like
were you not here?
Were you not? We literally just talk about Exist, and we actually interviewed him, Eduardo Sanchez, about it. We got to talk to him quite a bit, and it's here on the channel. You can actually just do a quick search for it for Exists, and it'll pop right up. It was a fun night.
And Karen says Untold, and Untold is also called Monster on the Mountain.
Monster on the Mountain.
Oh, that's another one. That's Sasquatch.
Bum 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 bum.
No, not that one. No, not that one. Not that one.
Are you sure?
No, I'm talking about the one with Cookie. That one is a really good one.
Cookie, yeah, Cookie was fun.
High on the mountain.
Yeah, high on the mountain.
Because that Bigfoot scene was pretty awesome when the Bigfoots attacked the camp.
They gotta come up with a new recipe for a Bigfoot movie. This whole we have an epic soundtrack doesn't work out too good. We know that one doesn't, and we got four Bigfoot scripts. Let's just put them together and make one good one. That doesn't work either, fellas. It really, really, really doesn't work. We would like for it to work, but unfortunately, it does not. All right. Let's wrap this sucker up. What you got coming up there, sir?
Nothing. Just selling my comics, watching food,
boxes.
Yeah, I'm working on some mystery boxes again. But
mystery boxes. Well, that's the kind of stuff. What are you working on, jackass? You got stuff for sale?
This
is an opportunity to pimp out your shit.
Well, these guys, they don't care about that.
They do care about that stuff, man.
But yeah, I got
and think about the other 300 people that still watch the show later on. Other than these guys may not care, but whatever.
My comic, Squatchy and Foo, it's a collection of comic strips that I make, is on sale right now. You hit me up on Squatchy Comics on Instagram or at gmail.com if you're looking to order a copy. I'm working on volume 2 right now. Squatchy and Foo.
Oh yeah, autographed.
It's the comic strips of telling the tale of what happens if a Sasquatch becomes best friends with a furry.
A furry, that's right. And it's not just one story in here. It's a multitude of comic strips.
Yeah. It's a collection of comic strips, 50 comic strips total.
So you get, 50 little, if you get 50 trips to the crapper, if you only read one strip at a time while you're in there. So, or read one strip a day for 50 days. And then, hopefully next year we'll have another copy out, and maybe we'll start doing it like Squatchy and Foo, the Squatchy and Foo calendar. And we can get you a 12-month calendar going.
After volume 2, if it gets better receiving, I did pretty good. But if I get a bigger following, I'm thinking, because my buddy, he knows a 3D printer, I might get like little tiny little
characters.
Yes, toys made.
Action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hysterical. I mean, just yeah.
They're not meant to be open or anything, just like a little display thing.
Put them in a little plastic cube or something.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for this edition of the Squatchers Lounge podcast. Bigfoot Entertainment, sometimes bi-monthly, monthly, because that's all y'all got this month was 2 episodes of Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly with you and me doing crazy shit and just being whatever. At this point, we'll be back to regular season, sometime next month. I'm just trying to heal up, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Maybe next week. We'll see. November 3rd. No promises yet because I have to go see doctors between now and then. So for your old pal, Wes Losner, I am the Reverend Captain Two Gun Kelly, and we will see y'all next week. May the Squatch be with you.
In your bubble. And nobody buy him another gun because then he'd be 3-gun Kelly. And that just doesn't sound as cool.
Gonna rename myself here instead of 2-gun Kelly. It's gonna be Cannon Barrel Kelly.
Old potato gun Kelly.
I mean, I am legally a reverend. I so I should be able to utilize that stuff, right? Technically, I can add Esquire to the end of my name, but I thought it would be kind of douchey.
Buy some land in Scotland and be called Lord.
Lord, that's right. Lord Reverend Captain 2-gun Kelly Esquire.
Yeah. I would make everyone call me Lord.
That's right. Lord Wesley. Hello, Lord Wesley.
Lord Squatchy.
Lord Squatchy. All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.